In the world of isekai anime, most of the protagonists reincarnate in another world by hitting from truck or through summon, and after being reincarnated, he or she will receive his or her powers from a cute goddess, then he or she begins their journey to explore the world. And after this, upon helping others, he or she gets his harem of girls or boys, and all it seems normal to Makoto, but his girls are creepy and his journey is not good as he expected, and the worst thing is his luck, which sucks. Makoto has realized that his future and luck is worse, like a bad joke. However, this is not true, but how and why? Let's know through Makoto journey. So like a normal day of Makoto, he spends his time with his friends, and after school he practices his archery. Then he comes home here, he reads a book like his normal daily life task. But something is not normal because he is not in bed, he is in space. Then a light appears, telling him that he is God, but Makoto did not believe him. Then God told him sign a paper. Then you can be reincarnated to another world. But Makoto is confused, thinking and saying how I can enter a new world without doing anything. Then God clears that it seems you have no idea about yourself. God came in human for telling Makoto, I am the king of realm of night. My name is Tsukuyomi, and I'm here to make you hero, and I will send you to another world goddess. Now after hearing all this, Makoto now knew that Tsukuyomi is one of 3 child of Japan folks or myth. But still Makoto is not getting why Tsukuyomi is here. Then Tsukuyomi told him that his parents were from another world, means Makoto is alien, and he now realized that he haven't met his any relatives because they all are in another world. Tsukuyomi told him that your parents made promise to goddess that they will have her their previous thing to her, which means if Makoto said no to go in new world, so one of his sister will be replaced for Makoto. And now after thinking all this, Makoto said yes to go in new world. But before this, he wants something to be done. And Tsukuyomi told him that Makoto, I have cleared all your favorite magazine from your room, so don't worry. And this made Makoto so happy also. Makoto gave a letter to Tsukuyomi to pass it for her sister. Then Tsukuyomi gave some powers to Makoto. Now Makoto being reincarnated to new world without meeting new world goddess. But before Wan Xing, Tsukuyomi told him to behave good with goddess because her behavior is not normal, and Makoto happily said he will manage it now. Makoto faced bright light as we faced phone bright screen light in night, which sucks. However, here light came back to normal, and goddess told Makoto that I'm disappointed because that old Tsukuyomi sent you. I asked him to send someone strong here, because here our world is in danger because of demons and souls. But she laughed at Makoto face saying, you are nerd. I don't think you're strong. You are far worse and different than your parents. Oh, please be silent in front of my eyes. Your face is making me to puke. After this, Makoto told her that she is the one who summoned him. But hearing Makoto's voice, once again, goddess made fun of him, and she has decided to send Makoto somewhere near the ocean, and she doesn't want to see Makoto's face. So she gave him some powers that will help him to understand New World language. Now Makoto falling down saying this is not as he expected. But he got saved by Tsukuyomi. He told him that here he is strong, because in his previous world, the pressure of that world was tough. But here that pressure is very low, and because of this, his body is strong. However, he is not immortal. Then Tsukuyomi is vanishing, because his power is low, so he need to sleep to gain. And his power Tsukuyomi told him that Makoto, you are now free to enjoy your new life. One day we will meet again. Now Makoto is in New World, and he is walking from last 3 days. He is hungry, but here is nobody, not a single animal. He fall down, but started to move forward, and he is disappointed because nothing special happened. But suddenly he heard a girl voice, so Makoto started running. Then he saw a monster in front of that girl, and that monster is two-headed dog and a beautiful pig-faced girl. But it's good not be alone, so Makoto started running toward dog monster, and from his single kick, he chopped that dog head, which shocked both Makoto. And girl is scared for Makoto. However, Makoto started talking to her, which shocked her because a human is talking to her. Makoto convinced her that he is with her side, and girl believed him after thinking now Makoto knew that he is far away from human because of goddess. Although that girl is Emma, and she is going towards a big mountain to sacrifice herself. This plot made Makoto happy. However, Emma told Makoto that I am going to sacrifice myself to help villagers, because villagers' grains and vegetables are destroying because of fog, and after a sacrifice for will vanishing. Although Makoto is thinking to help Emma to save her life because she is kind and she smells good like a flower. Also, Emma can become her partner in his story, which is not good. However, now is eating food because of Emma, but this two pigs is saying, hey, you know, I have heard that humans are bad, and look how he eating Makoto felt sorry for her face. Eventually, he is amazed by Emma because of her magic skills, so he requested her to teach him. And Emma agreed, and he learned fire magic at first. Try, and of course his powers are strong. Then Emma asked what is Makoto rank, but Makoto didn't know about rank. Emma checked his rank or level, which is 1, and it is disappointing, so Emma told him that I will teach you some more magic, and she does it. Now Emma received Makoto letter he wrote that he is going from here, and Makoto said thank you to Emma for her help. Now Makoto stopped to check his powers. He create fire magic as archery, and he launched it, which destroyed the target, which also defeated some monster. But one of them told Makoto that you have dug your own grave and Shin will punish you. He died saying this. After this red smoke cover, Makoto and Makoto Makuto saw Big Dragon also, according to legends. Shin is Seep, which create illusion. But reality is different now. Makuto successfully dozed some of Shin attacks, and he can fell Shin presence. So Makuto hide himself because of Tsukuyomi powers, and he is going to do fire magic, which is meaningless to Shin in her opinion. But reality hits hard after this. Makuto quickly landed 2 punches, which shocked Shin, because in her opinion, she's immortal and nobody can defeat her. But reality hits hard, bro. So because of Shin got uppercut and she fall down, but she sent Makuto an illusion. And because of illusion, Makuto is in his world doing archery. And here Hashigawa came and she confessed her love to Makuto. But Makuto is thinking, hold up, I'm not handsome and not good at studies. So why she is in love with me? However, Hashigawa told Makuto to spend some time with her to build solid felling for each other. And upon seeing her big confession, he is stunned and Shin is amazed seeing Makuto person life. And she wants to ask him about himself and about his world. Meanwhile, Hashigawa is telling Makuto how she fall for him. But Makuto is thinking this is not real. And so he came back and he gonna destroy Shin. But Shin is acting as little puppy because she didn't want to harm Makuto. She wants to be friend with Makuto. And for this, she is going to sing a contract which is beneficial for them. And Makuto agreed, thinking, I don't know what she has seen about me. And after a moment, the contract is done. And Shin is a beautiful girl. And she is going to work under Makuto because he is more powerful than her. And Shin is happy, thinking her life is going to be interesting with Makuto. Now, Makuto is not so happy because he wants to ride Shin in her dragon form to travel. But now it can't be happen, although Shin explained how she turned into human. So in contract between 2 entities, the weak one automatically gets second entity form. Now Shin is happy and she wants a sword. Although Makuto is confused upon why Shin is impressed from her backstory or from his memory, now Makuto is facing problems to see at Shin because of her dress. But Shin told Makuto that he can see wherever he wants. But Makuto is not willing to do it because Shin is manly and he is sensing her abs after this. Both of them came inside fog to a new beautiful place here. Makuto asked where we are. So in reply, Shin said, you know, Makuto, where we are. Makuto be like, I want answer, not question after this. There visit the trees. And here Shin is happy to see the forest because all this place was dark to her before meeting Makuto. And also after seeing a tree, Makuto gave a fruit to eat to Shin. And she loved it, which made Makuto happy because he was thinking that fruit might be not sweet to eat, but it is sweet. Now Makuto analyzed the area, and he found that this area is so big, so he decided to make a city. And in this city, that goddess cannot enter. Because of Shin Fog Barrier also, Makuto asked Shin about the sacrifice of ox villagers, but she denied it, so he is going to meet the villagers to clear it that Shin is not willing to get any sacrifice by anyone. Now they came out of the fog, and eventually Makuto saw Emma. She is here to save him from the dragon because she was thinking that Makuto might get killed while fighting to that dragon. But it didn't happen because Makuto is well, and that dragon aka Shin is now working under him because he is so strong. That dragon made him hard commander, and Shin told Emma that she is working under Makuto because of his powers, and because she was attracted to him. Emma was confused, but because of Shin, she believed it, but end of fainting. However, now in the village, everyone is celebrating because from now, no one is going to sacrifice her life or his life to save this village from anyone. Also, Emma said thank you to Makuto because of him, this village is safe. Meanwhile, Shin is watching all this from distance here. She told this villager if he wants to repay Makuto, they can live in a beautiful place which is full of greenery. Now New Day has begun, and here every villager are going to join Makuto to reach his place to live there. And after talking to Shin, Makuto now knew that everyone is going to his place because of Shin here. Makuto is feeling weird because some of new creators has already started their journey to reach that place. Although Makuto got scared because of a girl because she said that she will defeat those monsters. But in reality, this might be not true, however. She is daughter of Shin. In other words, she is colon of her, which scared Makuto. And after this, Shin transferred all the villages along with their buildings, I think at the place of her, and she is willing to transfer more peoples as she will met them in her journey. Meanwhile, everyone in the Makuto place is preparing their new houses, and now several days passed. Here Makuto can control several elemental powers, so meanwhile somebody is doing his training. Meanwhile, Shin is watching new episodes through Makuto Mind, and she is having fun. Although Margot is training here because he cannot help others because of Shin, because in her opinion he is the emperor of this area. So being emperor, Makuto said to Shin not to watch any more episodes from his memories, but she denied to do it now after some more talk. Shin heads out to find parts to make a TV, and here Makuto is seeing his own memories. Now Makuto has decided to start a journey to know about his parents, so he decided to find human town or city, and he will try to know about his parents from them. Meanwhile, somewhere in forest, an old man is running from a big black spider. Now Makuto is outside, and here he got a tree down very easily from our knife because of his powers. He did this to support others because these two pig person are trying to make house for Makuto also. Makuto helped one of them to heal his injury. Now Makuto realized he can use magic without any magic powers or spells, so he thinks this power is amazing. However, when he is alone, alone, he is trying to heal himself. But this is not happening, means he cannot heal himself. Now Shin came here with that old man. She said to Makoto that this person was attacked by a weird monster, and I think that most will come here because of your wound and your blood. And it happens here, a big black spider appears, so Shin cannot fight with it because she is with a person. Means Makoto have to fight with it now. Makoto is confused because he have no any idea about this creature. So that old man told him that this is a spider, an ancient spider, which is hungry from a decade. And this spider can eat anything. Makoto realized that this is an insect, so fire magic can be effective on it. So he cut his leg from knife, then he is ready to strike with fire. And he did it, and he continued his attacks on that spider, but that spider is not running from here. So Makoto asked Shin why this spider is not running from here. So Shin revealed that this spider likes you, which scared and terrified Makoto. Now Makoto is shy with this fire attack on that spider, but a spider quickly will itself, and his strike Makoto, which injured him. And that spider is going to kill Makoto, but it didn't happen to Makoto, who is angry. So he really is the power which injured that spider. Now Makoto is angry, and he's going to destroy that spider Makoto with his many powers, injured that spider. And because of using heavy amount of magic and attacks, Makoto fall down Shinron to support Makoto. But before she will do anything, that is spider up here, and she grabbed Makoto, which scared Shin. However, that spider is impressed from Makoto. She is feeling pain, but she is enjoying that pain as well, which confused Shin. However, Shin told that spider about herself, and she also revealed that this spider can live with Makoto if she changed her appearance by making contract with Makoto. And that spider did make a contract with Makoto from which she got human body. Now Makoto awoke, and he is happy to see himself in good condition. However, he meets Spider-Girl, which scared him. Now, after taking with Spider-Girl, he knew how. He is fine. Also, he is scared seeing and knowing about Black Spider and his relation with her after this Shin came. And she told him that how this contract was made, which pissed Makoto, but girls thought Makoto is praising them. Now old man introduced himself to Makoto, and he is Baron who can make awesome weapon. He requested to Makoto to give permission him to live here with his town members, and Makoto agreed. But Shin told Baron to pay tax in future and consider Makoto as his king. Baron agreed, and Shin gave him Dragon Scale, which will help him to make weapons. Although Makoto is thinking this is like they are dealing something illegal. Now Makoto has made his way to know about his parents, and he found a village. But before he could move forward, Shin stopped him, and here she asked him to give them a name. After thinking, Makoto gave name as Miss Spider and Miss Kuro, which pissed both girls. Now Makoto is thinking a name to give Shin, but his mind is empty. But seeing Shin crying face, Makoto gave her name, which is Tomoe, which was a name of female warrior, and this name made Shinike. Tomoe happy also after receiving a name. Her powers increased. Now Spidey told Mr. Husband Makoto to give her a name after this. Makoto told her not to call him husband now after thinking. Makoto gave her name, which is Mio, which is combination of water and zero. After this, Mio is happy thinking she is Makoto favorite, but Makoto face tells another story. Now new day, new problem for Makoto, because here different kinds of species are here, and Mio told everyone to call Makoto as my lord young master, or as your grace, which is not liked by Makoto. However, after voting and seeing this faces, Makoto agreed to be called as young master. After this, Elder Driof leader Eld came here to talk with young master. Eld asked, young master, have he received any mission from goddess? But Makoto denied it in anger, which made Eld happy because his thinking is different from goddess, so he willing to serve Makoto. After this, Tomoe introduced her followers to Makoto, which is most lizard. Also Mio had followers, which is Alke. They will also serve Makoto, and their hungry is down because of Makoto blood which inserted into their body. All Alke is ready to serve Makoto. Now Makoto said to other that he is happy to meet them. However, he is struggling to have a proper speech with them, so he command Tomoe and Mio to told everyone to live here as they want without harming others. Now once again, Makoto is on journey to meet humans, and he found a beauty, but he run away from Makoto saying he is a monster, which scared and terrified Makoto because a human run away from him. Then after a moment he is near a village, but at the gate all the villagers are not happy to see him, so they started attacking him saying he's a monster. And after running from all the humans, Makoto realized that God had gave him abilities to read and write all the languages expect of human language. Although Makoto is in his tent crying and he's sad, eventually Emma told him about the common language which the human generally speak to communicate, and Emma with others can speak that language. After this, Makoto is thinking that his language is not the problem upon which the villagers attacked him. Then Emma told him his appearance is the main cause. However, Mio is going to laugh but got beaten by Makoto. Also, Emma explained Makoto that his power is so insane that humans are scared upon seeing him, because his aura is like a king of many monsters. Makoto tried to decrease his power, but it didn't help him in a good level. Now Makoto age filled with energy to learn common language and to learn the techniques to control his power. But next day his condition is not good, because that energy was for a short time. However, he has learned how to write and read common language. Then 2 weeks later, an old man came to visit Makoto. He gave him a ring, which is powerful enough to kill any people by sucking it magic powers. But it didn't work on Makoto, and that man is going to make another ring. Now 1 month has passed, but still Makoto Makoto has not mastered the common language, but he now can communicate with other from his technique. And then that old man came to him. He gave him a ring which is powerfully enough to control his power, but for a particular time, then Makoto is ready in a new dress which is different and unusual, and girls has also changed their clothes for their comfort. And Makoto said to Mio that she looks good, which made her happy because she is thinking Makoto is praising her. Then they all pass the gate with fruits and a little conversation. However, someone is following them, and in the town, Makoto decided to convey himself as a rich businessman's son. When he was traveling in the town or village, he saw beauty, but he said, because this world is unkind of him. Then he saw Adventure Guild, and here Makoto is looking at a beautiful girl. However, that girl said his clothes are unusual and weird, which pissed Mio. So she, along with Tomo, said, due to a curse from a monster, Makoto means his young master is unable to speak and unable to wear normal clothes. Therefore, Makoto talked with girl by his powers after this. That girl explained about the guild level and events which has happened in the guild. I also advised Makoto to register in the merchant guild, but Makoto is not willing to do this. That girl Makoto to visit Seiji City. Makoto is in the board where he found a boy or a man named Meals, who is SS rank adventurer. But he also saw that his girls has already become powerful highest ranking adventure. That a biggest scroll is here by a girl. Then Tomoe got a rank which is 1320 and Mio level is 1500. Now Tomoe asked who is next powerful to her, and she is level 920. Sophia Bulga saying, the Dragon Slayer. I understand it has haunted Lens Dragon and Makoto rank is EA at level 1. Then they are going to stay here, and Tomo scared this person because he was demanding 6 gold for one night stay. And now because of Tomoe, they are going to give him only 2 golds, and in the room they're now going to eat. But they realize that this city is expensive. Also, they all have not noticed that someone is following them. And now because of Makoto, Tomoe is not going to eat, and she how to guard him. After a moment she noticed that someone is here. Meanwhile, Makoto with Mio is moving forward. Here Mio is happy to be with Makoto, however they were stopped due to a girl. Now Makoto asked Mio to talk with the girl, and she did, but girl is scared of her, and Makoto punished Mio for her way of behaving with a small girl. Also Makoto talked with that girl and girl requests to be with them, and Makoto agreed. However, someone is watching this. From a distance, they all are in the house here. Girl reveled that she is Renan, and she, along with her family, was on a journey, and they stay at this city. She told Makoto that her sister was finding a job, but she is missing from last 1 month, and because of money, she is outside of her previous hotel after listening. This Makoto realized that this city has something fishy. Meanwhile, Tomo is fighting with some unknown person, and she cut them by bad luck. Also, she got someone for interrogation, but in the house, Makoto is angry on her due to cutting those persons. Now Makoto got weapon, along with some signery, and he tried to talk with girl, but failed. Also, he told her to eat food, which is in another room, but Tomoe is scared because that is her food, and Tomoe has lost her bed as well. Now they got drawing of Renan's sister by her also. Mio came to Makoto and Tomoe, and now Mio is going to find Renan's sister due to Makoto order. Now Tomoe along with Mio made their way to find Renan's sister, and in the room, Makoto find that Renan's sister looks is similar as Hasegawa, also in the way Mio and Tomo is talking to each other about how young master is behaving. After seeing that picture, Mio thought that drawing girl is known to Makoto, but Tomo denied it because she has seen Makoto memories, and Mio is jealous from Tomoe because she has seen Makoto memories, and she is not telling her about those memories. After a moment, they decide to find the girl now in the way Makoto is heading towards, with Renan, and he praised her because of her work. Then we saw Renan memories where she is in debt, and her sister failed to win against someone, and due to this, Renan have to go side city, and here sister, when is the here for department? Also now Renan is it running, because some guy has talked that Renan's sister have a little sister, which is Renan, but she got stopped by a man. Now in present, we saw Renan's sister in a room. She is feeling sorry for her sister, but she got to save by Tomo and Mio. She is following them, but they got stopped by this person named Meals Ace. Meanwhile, Makoto is heading forward with Renan, but at a point, Renan run away from here because she saw a man and Makoto enabled his ability, and he is seeing how Renan is with her stalkers. Now this man asked Renan to steal some fruit from Makoto, because that fruit is sold in high price, which is enough for him, so he can easily release a Renan's sister. However, Renan is not willing to steal anything from Makoto because he gave her shelter and food, but I think she will do it to save her sister named Toa. And in the room, Makoto is thinking that he needs to change this city because this city is a mess. Meanwhile, Mio with other found that Meals is a bad person who do bad thing with your team, and he conveyed himself as a good person who saved the city from bad peoples to do bad things. Now Meals give offer to girls saying, you can work with me and I will repay with you with happiness and a lots of money. But girls refuse his offer. Now Meals crack joke says on Makoto saying he is coward and weak, and girls attack him, where he is safe due to a barrier. Meanwhile, Renan is thinking about not betray Makoto, but this boy told her to run away from here, but due to Makoto, this boy said sorry to both of them. Now Renan said sorry to Makoto. Meanwhile, Mio and Tomoe is ready to fight Meal's gang attack, but Tomoe easily overpowered them by a single punch, shocking everyone, and she saved many peoples also. Mio did this to Meals, making his looks awesome. Meanwhile, Tomo punished him, but he is feeling good. Mio and Tomo destroyed this place, but Meals took Toa hostage. But because of Mio is unable to speak clearly, And Mio with Tomo sent meals in miles. But Mio and Tomo are not happy towards each other because they are fighting, saying each girl defeated more persons than other girl, and they destroy more places just to clear that one of them has defeated more persons than other. And they continued this. Meanwhile, Renan met her sister, and in the room, Toa said thank to Makoto, but she is fumbling after this. She slept. Meanwhile, Makoto is thinking Doi is copy of Hashigawa, but her hair is red now. Mio and Tomoe is happy. Also, Makoto said to make some spider web for him, and he bind Tome and Mio with Mio's spider web rope because Gilars made this city as this, which pissed Makoto. Almost city is destroyed. So Makoto sent then in sky for punishment, but he is sad too because his language is not good to communicate. Now several months has passed in this world for Makoto, and he meet many new species. He waits to live with human and wants to help them, but he is unable to speak human language because of goddess, and humans are in danger because goddess blessed them with many good aspects, but this made other species to attack them, and Makoto is here to help him. He managed to enter in human village to know about his parents, but because of Mila, this city is destroyed now, and with some new friends, Makoto is going forward to Ace Village or city. Now Makoto is in a place, and here in a house. One guy who is saved because of Makoto. He told this girls that Ace Village is destroyed and they are here, but Makoto reveled that he has erased others' memories. Therefore, villagers have no idea about who destroyed their village, but Toa and Renan know because their meteor are still alive, and Makoto gave angry look to Mio. One boy told this girl about girl's level, but she is not believing, and she told Makoto to register, which made Makoto a bit tired, and he talked with Tomo saying level does not matter because he is stronger than girls with level 1, and Tomo is going on a separate journey to train because Makoto told him that doing training is cool. Moreover, Mio is happy, thinking she is now alone with Makoto as by her thinking. But this is not true in the way Renan said. Sorry to Mio to be with her and Makoto, because knew that Mio likes Makoto, which is true. How Makoto sent some monster presents, so he told Mio to deal with them, and she destroyed all them with single move after this. Makoto told everyone to move forward, but Toa told him that she wants to collect monsters, body parts, because they are expensive. Meanwhile, Makoto is blessed to see Toa body parts, so he agreed, but girls noticed Makoto behavior, so he is telling them that situation is not same as girls are thinking. After this, Toa got Monster Eye and they continued their journey. After some days, Makoto reveled about his trading company named Kusunoa. Moreover, they saw a rare monster, so they wants them, and for this Makoto command Mio to do this. But she is going to do this because of other members' demand upon which parts should not be destroyed, so Makoto is going to defeat them and he will attack on them at their stomach. Also, members knew Makoto level is 1 here. Makoto is happy because Toa said she believed him, but she also said that if help is required then Mio is here, which made Makoto sad. After this, one by one, Makoto defeated all monster, which shocked others aspect of Mio. But this yellow girl thinks that arrow are magical, and no one praised him. They ignored him for monster. After a moment, they collected what they wants. So now they are going towards CG City, and after a moment, they arrived in city here. Makoto received his level 1 card, and he is going to do a S rank mission, which demands Ruby Eye, and after this, Makoto got his monster body parts, which include Ruby Eyes. Now Toa said they have to say bye now, but Makoto suggests to said bye after good meal. They also exchange cards information, which will help them to contact each other and to new others' location. Moreover, in evening they are in restaurant, and Makoto is happy to see his favorite meat, and he loved a meal. Also, this yellow elf is Luisa. She said she cannot feel any good thing in Makoto. She believed Makoto is as an empty box. Also, Hazel is drunk, and he is close to Makoto, which made Mio angry, and he can be useful for Makoto because he is a trainer, and this white girl is impressed with Makoto powers. So she challenged him for arm wrestling, and she got easily defeated. She is Dowolf. After this, Makoto eat and enjoyed after this. He on his way said Mio to move alone because he is going to get his goods from Chariot, because he knew his goods might get stolen because this often happened to others. Said by Toa, Makoto moved forward, but Mio is happy thinking she is alone with Makoto, and they're going to sleep together, but in room she found 2 beds. So she wants to destroy second bed, but it didn't happen because Makoto is here, and Mio breathing is increasing, thinking something will happen to them. However, Makoto slept, which made Mio sad. Now day has come, and he is in Siga MD. He meet Emma, but she is angry because Makoto is behaving as a normal human after being king of this new kingdom, which makes making a bit confused about Emma new behavior. And after this, Emma told all about how everyone is working, and they are going to make a house for Makoto. According to his memories here, Makoto asked if Emma contact with Tomoa, but he denied, and Fagment is unable to contact her here. Dowolf come here happily because he has prepared some armor for Makoto with hard work. But Makoto said he didn't need this, which made everyone sad, but Makoto is impressed to see this cloth, and this is made by Rokoi, who made ring for Makoto. He explained that this cloth can shuck Makoto powers at high level form. This Makoto can be easily dead. However, Makoto wear it, and from this Makoto can easily be safe of physical and magical attacks. It will also increase his speed, which is true, but this cloth died after running. So old man said he will create a stronger cloth which will kill Makoto in instant. After this, Makoto meets some Alke who is a bit in human form due to transformation. They are Haruna, pink hair girl is Akino, white hair man is Haruto, blue hair man is Minami. Minato. They got some herbs for Makoto, which is too poisonous, but not for Mio. Meanwhile, Makoto is in trading company, but deal is not going well. Meanwhile, someone is searching for Makoto, and Makoto is with Patrick here. Patrick asked about Makoto, so he replied that I am new here, and I am E-level ranked, and it's my first mission. Makoto told him that he wants to work with his trading company, but Patrick denied to accept his proposal because he's thinking this is not right way to approach Patrick. Said this because he thinks Makoto level is very low, so he can provide him his needed material, which is ruby eyes. However, Makoto revealed the ruby eyes to him, which shocked Patrick. He said sorry for his behavior, and after this, Makoto asked about the uses of this ruby eyes. So Patrick reveals he needs this ruby eyes to make medicine, which is ambrosia. Patrick told Makoto that he needs this medicine to cure his wife and children who are affected by cursed. It happened due to a witch doctor, but that doctor is no more. So Patrick have to prepare medicine to cure his family. Makoto also told him that Patrick can use one of his friend, who is alchemy, and Makoto revealed some more ruby eyes to him, which made him so happy because his efforts has paid him. Although Makoto wants to see the process of medicine making more ever. Makoto is going to register in Merchant Guild, but he have to give a test, which has scared him. Then he come in Merchant Guild here. He found that he had to give 2 tests first. The one is written and the second one need materials. And if he failed, so he have to wait for another 6 months to give this test. Then he bought the book, which cost him 2 golden coins. It is expensive. However, after reading book, he is happy, and the girl thinks he is scared because of book knowledge, but Makoto shocked her saying he wants to give this exam or test right now. Then he is giving the test. The examiner thinks the paper is hard, but in reality, Makoto is happy to see the paper because it is so easy for him, because in his world, this level of paper is solved by junior school students. And he completed his papers. An examiner is shocked seeing Makoto result because he scored full mark in halftime. Meanwhile, Makoto is thinking about the education level of this world is so easy, and he's thinking it might be true that his school doesn't exist here. Now he has a given task to get some materials to pass the second test in 3 days. The examiner also cleared that candidate needs to have 50 levels to clear, but it is not mandatory, and Makoto is at level 1. However, his teammates are over 100 level. Now he gives materials as to examiner, and he passed on because the material he showed to the examiner is not what he expected, but it is expensive and rare, and it can be replaceable with the needed materials. Makoto struggled to convey happiness because he is not talking. This girl is happy, and results will be revealed tomorrow after seeing the change behavior of this girl. Makoto thinks she is even better than a chameleon. Now Makoto is hungry, thinks he can meet Tomoe. Meanwhile, she has defeated a lot of monsters to become strong, and after returning, she cooked big crab. She ate it, but she didn't wait for Makoto because in her thinking, she saw Makoto memories where he ate crab without talking to anyone. Everyone is eating, and this pig person came saying, "Mayo easy thing, Makoto memories." So Tomoe sent to protect those memories. However, this big person revealed that Mio is not seeing any memories. She commanded him to call Tomo. By saying those things, and when she met a Mio, she now knew that Mio easily translating or writing Makoto memories, and she needs her help. Tomo is not willing to help her, but Emma told her that she will not reveal that she gave party to everyone, not including Makoto. So I have to do it. Now Tomo is going to watch all How to Favorite Drama show, which is not a task, but she will do it. However, Mio is not happy with it, but she cannot do anything because Tomo said she has spent private time with Makoto in single room, and Mio has happened to see Makoto face at night, and Mio saw new memories of Makoto, and she's happy to see it. Meanwhile, Makoto is in a restaurant and is not happy because he does not understand the dish. He heard some talks about a big crab, and then he drank a drink. He didn't like it, not even in the second try. Meanwhile, Fagment is testing fruit, but scared to see Makoto. However, Makoto told she can eat some fruit. He will eat it too, but Fagment told him that production is lower than expected due to unstable climate, and he is planning to build Magical City, which will help him to grow a trading business. However, his city is completely developed due to unclear understanding at this point. Makoto hard loud voice of Tomoe asking to return it to her as quick as possible because something has happened to Mio due to seeing his memories. Meanwhile, Mio and Tomo is fighting to memories, which shocked Makoto. He got information about this situation, but still he didn't fully understood. So he asked to Tomo, and girls started fighting for memories, which pissed Makoto, and due to him, Mio gave memories back to Tomo. Then Tomo explained whole situation and told him that Mio is not giving those memories to her, and Mio got her choice of anime shows to watch with permission of Makoto. But Tomo is facing Makoto anger because she hadn't prepared her report after this. Makoto is tired, and he told everything about business deal with Patrick, and here are only 2 beds, so he requested for one, but Tomo thinks young master is innocent because he didn't did anything with Mio in single room, so she tried to flirt with him, followed by Mio, so he decided to sleep in chair meme chat. So girl decided to try once again from different method, and Makoto got message from Hazel that he is happy to work with him in future, and both slept. Now in morning Makoto meet Hazel and he going to meet Patrick. Meanwhile, this person will create problems for Makoto because he didn't want a Makoto to made that medicine. Hope you liked this video, sure to subscribe and leave a comment. You can watch this awesome reincarnation alchemy anime recap. See ya, bye.